With the festival gradually coming to an end, the four of you decided to find a spot and watch the grand finale, the fireworks. Of course, Kojo wanted to watch them from up above top of a hill for a better view, which meant some climbing, as he had guided you up the nearest hilltop near the shrine until you were looking over the festival. Both Mitsuri and Obanai had decided to stay behind and watch the display from the temple. They wanted to give you and Ko some much-needed privacy since it was technically still your honeymoon night. It was a crisp, cool night, and even though the sky was clear, he'd wanted to make sure you had a perfect view. "Is this all right, my love?" Kojo asked. "It's perfect." You smile up at him as you clung to his arm. Soon Kojo shifts his position so that you stand in front of him and wrap his arms around your waist. His breath is warm against your nape as he nuzzles in your neck affectionately, and you find yourself melting into his touch, feeling the same and cherished in his warmth embrace. It felt so perfect to be in his arms that you almost couldn't bring yourself to move. Instead, you opted to just stand there, basking in the feeling of him being so close to you. In the moment, everything else fades away as you focus on the warmth of his embrace and the love that cherishes from him towards you. You felt like you could stay like this forever, lost in the bliss of his presence. You loved him more than anything. Anyone could see that, just like they could see how much he loved you. Your honeymoon had already gone in a swift of love and lust, until you both felt content and satisfied. And now, tonight's the final night, and whatever way to end it then by watching fireworks with your husband? Suddenly, a single strip of red shot into the sky before exploding into thousands of bright lights and colors. The both of you marveled as many more fireworks followed the explosion in the sky, showering the world with beauty. A glorious display of dazzling lights, each one dancing, whizzing, and whirling up into the highest peaks of the sky. Kojo never thought he could be so happy and content just watching fireworks. It certainly brought back many blissful memories of when his mother and father first brought him along to see them. And now, he wanted nothing more than to stay in this perfect moment with you, his beloved wife, by his side. Kojo watched you, your eye-colored eyes looking up at the lit sky, shining in both astronomist and delight. The glow of the burning gunpowder illuminated your skin-colored skin, highlighting your beautiful features. Your bursts, cracks, and booms rattled your eardrums in a relaxing sensation, similar to that of a distant waterfall. You could tell that Kojo was looking at you instead of the fireworks. When you turned your head, you saw that his eyes were soft and full of affection. The way he looked at you made your heart skip a beat. It was as if the fireworks were merely background noise to the connection you shared in the moment, a bond that was unbreakable. "See something you like, Ko?" you giggle. "You." He replied simply. "You're breathtaking," he thinks. He couldn't help it. The way the colors danced across your face was beautiful. A fierce blush soon covered your face as you stared at him. In the glow of the fireworks, you were able to see the colors of his cheeks as well, fading into a noticeable shade of blushing pink. "Yin," he says your name, which surprises you slightly, since he normally calls you Love, Snowflower, or Sweet Flame. "Yes, Ko." "You're so beautiful." You shyly look away, face on fire as you tried not to squeal like a little fangirl. You heard him laugh lightly at your reaction, and soon you felt his warm lips brush against your cheek. In the moment, you felt a deep connection to him, as if you two were souls intertwined in the midst of a snowy landscape. As the fireworks continued to light up the sky, you knew that you were exactly where you belonged, in his arms, surrounded by his love and warmth. The air around you seemed to buzz as an unspoken connection, pulling you closer to him in a dance of unspoken words and enchanted territories. You're my beautiful flame. Kojiro pulled you closer. You felt a sense of comfort and security enveloping you, like a warm blanket as you leaned into his touch, savoring the feeling of being wanted and loved. With the fireworks still zipping through the sky, it felt like something straight from a film. The colorful explosions paint the darkness, creating a magical atmosphere that seems almost surreal. You mean the world to me. I want you to be by my side forever, he says, his voice filled with sincerity and love. You smile, feeling your heart swell with happiness. Same. I want to be with you forever too, you tell him, your words carrying the weight of your emotions. Kojiro's smiles grows wider, his eyes shining with affection and joy. On that note, nothing else needed to be said between you two, as different shades of blue, pink, reds, and yellows exploded across the night sky, lighting up the space around you and him. The display slowly drawing close, while in joy coursing through the both of you. Love shimmers in the depths of your gaze as the distance between you two melts away, allowing your lips to meet in a passionate kiss. Words were unnecessary as the symbol of fireworks echoed around you, promoting a soft moan to escape you, setting off a wave of emotions that surged through every fiber of your being and traveled down to your very core. The same feeling by Ko. When you both pulled away, you smiled, and he held you tighter, pulling you ever closer to him. I love you, Kojiro says, making sure that his voice was just above the booming wreckage. His eyes started at the bursting lights as the show gradually came to a close, with the last fireworks exploding into the night. He rests his chin on your shoulder, his arms refusing to let you go. I love you too, you reply, leaning your head against his. You both continue to slightly admire the stars in the sky. Indeed, the night was perfect. There has definitely been the greatest honeymoon ever, and you couldn't wait to see what the future holds for you.